good day everyone, how are you today? So now I will discuss the Puritan period. So Puritan period, a group of religious reformers sought to purify the Church of England. They believed in living simple, godly lives and followed strict religious rules. So what do you mean by purify? So purify, it means to make something clean, free from impurities, or remove anything harmful or wanted. So in Puritan period, there are two classes, Jacobean period and Caroline period. Now I will tackle first the Jacobean period. The Jacobean period refers to the time when King James I ruled England from 1603 to 1625. During the early part of the Puritan age, it was marked by political and religious tension, as many Puritans wanted to reform the Church of England, but King James opposed some of their ideas. This period saw the rise of drama and literature, with famous writers like Shakespeare and John Donne producing important works. Also, this period is a time of great social and economic changes, with increasing conflict between monarchy and parliament. It was a turbulent time in history, with both artistic achievements and growing religious and political divisions. So what do you mean by parliament? So parliament, it refers to the legislative body of the country, usually responsible for making law, debating important issues, and representing the people. So now let's tackle the second one, which is the Caroline period. Caroline period refers to the time when King Charles I ruled England from 1625 to 1649. This period was marked by conflict between the king and parliament, as well as growing tension over religion and government. The arts, including literature and theater, flourished during this time, with writers like John Milton and playwrights like Richard Boone becoming well known. Despite the cultural growth, the period was filled with political unrest, leading to the English Civil War. So Caroline period ended with King Charles I's execution in 1649, which led to the rise of Puritan rule under Oliver Cromwell. So now let's tackle the meaning of Puritanism. So a Puritan was a member of a group of English Protestants in the 16th and 17th centuries. They wanted to make the Church of England more simple and strict, focusing on a clear, plain way of worshipping. They believed that the church should be free from unnecessary ceremonies and rituals. So Edmund Spenser, it is an English poet best known for his epic poem The Faerie Queene. And John Donne and George Herbert, both English poets in the early 17th century, known for their contributions to metaphysical poetry. And Robert Burton is regarded as a classic of English literature. So next is a Puritan is someone who follows strict Protestant beliefs and tries to live a simple life. They often see enjoying pleasures or luxuries as sinful and focus on living modesty. Next is Puritanism was a movement by English Protestants in the 16th and 17th centuries. Their goal was to make religious practices simpler and purer by removing what they saw as unnecessary rituals. So now let's discuss the literary characteristics. So first is the Puritan age in literature was a time of confusion because old ideas were changing and being challenged. Second is the old ideas of chivalry, with its knights and impossible romances like those in Spenser's works, ended harshly. These ideals faded away just like the idea of national church. Third is without a clear and standard for judging literature. The metaphysical, so metaphysical it is refers to things that go beyond the physical world, dealing with abstract concepts like existence, reality, and the nature of the universe. This lack of rules allowed their poems to become more complex and sometimes harder to understand. So the fourth characteristics is poetry became more surprising and different in the works of Donne and Herbert, while prose became very serious like Burton's Anatomy of Melancholy. So fifth is the serious and gloomy mood in the writings of this time is often wrongly blamed on Puritan influence. It actually comes from the breakdown of old beliefs in government and religion. So now let's tackle or let's know the known author in the Puritan age, si John Milton. John Milton was an English poet and intellectual during the Puritan age, known for his strong Puritan beliefs and involvement in political and religious issues of his time. His most famous work is Paradise Lost, an epic poem that explores themes of temptation, free will, and the fall of man. Milton's writing is deeply influenced by Puritan faith and reflects his views on God, morality, and human nature.